Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, and in today's video, it's time again to pick my monthly TBR. This feels a little bit strange because I'm filming this very early in an effort to try to get on top of videos. As per usual, we're going to be using the TBR jar to pick 6 books for October. I feel like I really want to try to finish off some series, read some more books off of my end of year TBR. Just really try to finish some stuff up, wrap some stuff up for getting close to the end of the year. So let's give this a good mix and pull our first prompt. Prompt number 1. Title starts with B. I don't necessarily want to grab it out of the big stack that I have unless I'm going to read it, but I have Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I do really want to get to that series, and I think that it's all on KU or from my library. I can't remember where I remember seeing all of those books for free. I think that's the only book that I have on my shelves. So let's go to Goodreads and see what's on my list. So there's the entire beautiful series. There's Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. I've been wanting to get into the Vancouver Storm series. We could read Binding 13, start that series. Blood and Steel, but I think I'm supposed to read something else first. Oh, I might actually go with this one, which is Bloody Heart, Brutal Birthright, Book 4. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I am up to. I think that's actually going to be my pick. I'm going to pick Bloody Heart by Sophie Lark. I've been wanting to get back to this series, and like I said, just try to wrap up some series by the end of the year. It's been quite a while since I have read book 3 or anything else in this series, and this is like a mafia darker romance, so we're gonna go with this one. Prompt number 2. A fantasy. I could do Sunbringer by Hannah Kaner. I don't know if I want to get back into that yet. Let's actually see what is on my series tracker list. I have been thinking of the Hades and Persephone saga by Scarlett St. Clair because I read the first book of that and then waited a long time and then picked up the audiobook of book 1 again because I was getting ready to try to get back to that series and still never did. So I could get back to that one. I could pick up the next Lady of Darkness series and kind of force a buddy read with Emily. I just don't know where in the series will be by then. So maybe I should just pick something for myself. Oh, here is a good one. I think this would be considered fantasy. The Wicked Game series by Kaylee Smith. I think the next book is Enchantra. That feels like a good read for October. So let's pick that one. I feel like that series is more of a dark romance with like fantasy elements, but prompt number 3. A fairy tale retelling. I have literally a fairy tale retelling like bind up. Oh, I feel like this is the perfect time to finish off the Lunar Chronicles. I think I just have to bind up of like a couple different bonus stories. So twisting this a little bit with this last one. Okay, so that is Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I'm going to read this one and be able to finally cross the series off my list. I've been wanting to get to this and finish the series for the longest time. The series, although it kind of adapts into a lot more, starts with a Cinderella retelling where our Cinderella is a cyborg, and it's this like sci-fi sort of series. It's a lot of fun and just a really great YA. Prompt number 4. A book with a love triangle. I don't know how much you would consider this a love triangle. I feel like this is a prompt I should pull out because although there are some books that have a love triangle in them, and I've heard people say that they do a love triangle really well, I don't want to start another new series, but I also don't really love a love triangle, and I feel like it's never done that great. So for this one, I feel like loosely there's a love triangle in the fact that kind of everybody is in love with Buffy. So we're gonna go with this one. This also feels like a very October appropriate book. We have Buffy the Vampire Slayer Ghost Roads, which this is part of a trilogy within this like compendium series to the show. And I really need to get back to these books. I want to get through them. It would be really nice to read the rest of this trilogy. And I usually can read these books fairly quickly, so we'll see how this one goes. I actually enjoyed the first one, although it was a little bit confusing. I liked kind of everywhere it went. It was pretty interesting and an interesting addition to the TV show, and always makes me want to rewatch. So maybe some Buffy will be in my future. Prompt number 5. The last book you saw on Instagram. So I film on my phone, so let's just see. I'll just pull up on my laptop. Okay, so this post by Emily's Books, I don't know if you can really see it, is like the most recent post on here. So she has Wild Eyes, which I've read, Left of Forever by Tara Jewett, which isn't that book 2 of a series that I haven't started. If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia, which I have seen literally everywhere, and I have been desperate to read. I might be able to manipulate my audiobook hours to be able to read that book in October. And I have been absolutely dying to read that book. So I think we're going to put that one on here. Normally I don't put audiobooks on my like TBR, but that's literally the only way that I can read that book unless I want to purchase it, and I just don't really want to buy anything right now. I honestly don't know anything about that book except that it looks like it's just the perfect fall, cozy, cute read, and everyone has been rating it very highly. So, very excited to be able to get to that one. And our 6th and final prompt. A book with a movie or TV adaptation. I feel like there are so many of those now. Oh, I think, didn't the new like We Were Liars book just come out? I haven't seen anybody talk about it, but oh, this doesn't come out until November. So let's take a peek at what else we have. Okay, so The Nightingale is supposed to be coming out on an adaptation, I think in 2027. I have put this on a few different TBRs and just have not gotten around to reading it. So should we put it on October? Do you think we'll finally be able to read it in October? I feel like this is gonna be the pick. So let's just do it and put this one on our TBR. Okay, so this is our physical TBR for October. On our TBR, for a book that starts with B, we have Bloody Heart by Sophie Lark. For a fantasy, we have Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. For a fairy tale retelling, we have Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. For a book with a love triangle, we have Ghost Roads, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. For the last book that you saw on Instagram, we have If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. And for an adaptation, we have The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I feel like that's a bit all over the place, but I'm pretty happy with that lineup. Continuing a couple series, finishing a couple series, and then just a few standalones. Fingers crossed I can get to everything in October. I have a long list of library holds that I don't know when are going to be ready because they're all brand new books that are just coming out. So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you are going to be reading for October. I would love to chat with you, love to add more books to my TBR. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like so that I know. And if you would like to find me in any of the corners of the internet, all of my links are also linked down below. I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.